Being a good babysitter, and this is just a few of the kids I'm going to be working with today. And now I would like to list a few. You're responsible enough. Do you know how to act in an emergency? Have you taken CPR classes or safety classes? And do you have enough patience? Now here's how to start out the day. If you don't know the child that well, chances are you guys are both going to feel a little uncomfortable. To ease that discomfort, you can ask the child a few questions about themselves. Hi, Sarah. How old are you?
5.
Do you go to school? Oh, what's your teacher's name?
Mrs. Thompson.
Oh, do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Austin.
See, now wasn't that easy? There are many different things to do with the many different ages of the children. For toddlers, here for Courtney, her favorite thing to do is painting. Another fun thing for toddlers to do is to draw, to go outside, or play games. With small school-aged kids, they can play card games like Goldfish or Concentration, or go outside, watch a movie, or play with toys.
Okay.
With the older kids, they usually entertain themselves by playing video games or the computer, or going outside.
I'm hungry. Me too.
That brings me to my next subject, snack time, lunch, and dinner. Usually snack time is a couple hours after a meal. Parents are pretty appreciative when you don't feed them all their junk food. So you just ask them what they would like. You guys, what would you like for snack?
Pancakes. Nothing. I like pancakes.
Okay, make sure that they agree also. Some good ideas for lunch and dinner are macaroni and cheese with hot dogs or hamburger helper, or anything where you don't have to necessarily use the oven. The stove is good just as long as you keep a good eye on it. And they all lived in the big white castle. Nap time or quiet time is usually after lunch when they're all quiet and ready to settle down. Some fun things to do with babies are to lie down a blanket and set toys around so they can play. But always make sure that if they're under 3 that the toys are not too small so that they can put them in their mouth.
I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it.
Sarah, you can have her for 5 minutes, and then Joy, you can have her for 5 minutes after her, okay?
Yeah. Bye.
Discipline. Discipline. Never use physical punishment or scream at the child. Be realistic and use a timeout or do what I just did. Safety is always main importance. Make sure that the gates that lead to the stairs are always closed and the babies stay clear from the electrical outlets. I'd like to stress that they were very cooperative, and it's not always like that in real life. There are a lot of instances to babysitting that could not fit on one tape. Do not get into babysitting if you're squirming. There's always diapers with babies and possible sicknesses such as vomiting or other stomach ailments. It is very important to keep emergency phone numbers handy. One of the most important things to do is to take a CPR class, and they're given locally. Before you begin babysitting, any babysitting job, discuss with the parents what is expected of you and what is expected of their children. You may want to negotiate with the parents an hourly rate of pay beforehand. Babysitting is a learning experience for all of those who are involved. Okay, that's the end of our show, but first I'd like to thank all the actors. This is Joey and Jimmy, Courtney, Sarah, Leah, Jacob, and Bobby.